MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's the big one, Game 7 of the World Series between the LA Dodgers and the Toronto Blue Jays. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, everything to play for here as we get ready for Game 7.
No doubt. This has really been what you call a World Series for the ages. Back and forth, a lot of well-played games, plenty of drama and intrigue. And now it's all come down to this. One game, 9 innings for the World Championship. Can't ask for more than that, so sit back and enjoy. Should be a lot of fun.
The build-up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on MLB Network, and we'll have it all for you next. The chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. What do you have on this lineup as they go for a championship here on the road, D-Row?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
Chase Anderson will be the Game 7 starter here in the World Series in front of his hometown crowd. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy wasn't too bad in this last one, Matt. Pitched all the way through the 6th inning. And listen, that's what you ask for nowadays. If you can get your starter to get you through the 6th inning and turn it over to the bullpen. He took the loss in the last one, but he actually pitched pretty well.
Dodgers just won the World Series.
First pitch on its way. Mookie Betts is the batter now as he looks at a bowl of 1-0.
First pitch, 7:05.
Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. And there's one gone to start the night.
Batting second, the first baseman, Matt Muncy.
So one away here with the bases empty. And that'll bring up the big bat of Max Muncy. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Anderson is at least partially known for a good changeup, and it's not just any change of speed pitch. It dances all over the place. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. Not a bad night to bring the parka along. 54 degrees at game time. 1-2 now.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get-me-over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
Batting third, the third baseman, Justin Turner.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that. Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
Now the 0-1. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. Turner, the runner at first with 2 gone. Fastball well outside. Now a hard liner toward short. That gets down, and the inning will continue. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Wow, how quickly things can turn around in this game. He gets the first 2 outs of the inning, and he looks like he's on cruise control, thinking that he'll get out of the inning without even breaking a sweat. But then a single and a double, and now he's stuck with runners on second and third.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. He's set. The 0-1. Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside. His lifetime batting line against Chase Anderson. He has 7 hits in 23 at-bats. A ball and 2 strikes now. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Struck him out, so they work out of the jam as he strands 2 men in scoring position. Dodgers strand a couple. Now the Blue Jays will get their chance. No score. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Vero, what's the key if they want to be crowned World Series champs here tonight?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
Walker Buehler gets the ball in hostile territory here for Game 7 of the World Series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy pitched well this last one, getting through 7 innings in his last start. We'll see if he can turn in another quality start and pick up the win in this one also.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
The World Series 2020 games and highlights coming up next.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. A throw down to first, 1 away. Stepping in for the Jays, Kevin Biggio. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Nope, that's the ball. Ball 1, no strike.
1 out, nobody on. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that tape.
Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might curve foul, but he manages to squeak it just inside the right field line for a well-hit line drive double. By the time the right fielder tracked it down, he was easily into second.
At the plate, Lourdes Gurriel, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. This is hit high and deep out to left. Back goes Peterson. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second
Game
with 2
1
away.
Toronto Blue Jays 1 versus Los Angeles Dodgers 2 final.
He's set and the pitch.
Oh, that's good.
2 out here and a runner at second. Two and 0 now.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
3 and 0 now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 3-0 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Batting fifth, the first baseman.
So it's first and second with 2 men gone. And that brings up the left-handed hitter, Travis Shaw. He waits. Now the pitch.
0-1.
Comes set. The 0-1. Line toward the alley in left center. And this is going to get down for extra bases, as that'll get 1, if not both of them, home. And the second run will score, as that makes it a 2-0 ball game.
We didn't have to wait long for the offensive fireworks into this one. 2 runners aboard, and he got a pitch he liked. Drove it all the way to the wall to bring in a pair of runs, and they're still in good shape to add on with him at second now.
Randall Grichuk at the plate now. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Grichuk, a native Texan. He was selected in the first round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Ready with the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Game 2 Toronto Blue Jays 0 versus Los Angeles Dodgers 2 final.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
The 3-1.
Hey, I love that pitch right there. Better execution after just giving up an extra base hit.
Now the payoff pitch home. Into center field. Line drive base hit. The relay. The tag. And they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits. No errors and a runner left on. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. Toronto leads this one 2-0. Second inning set to go, and stepping up as the shortstop, Corey Seager.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Game 3 Toronto
First
Blue
delivery
Jays
to
5
him on the
versus
way.
Los Angeles Dodgers 7 final.
Good setup, and the circle change hits the spot. 0-1.
He's had some success so far, but he's going to need to continue to throw strikes early on in the zone, because the more they see this guy, sooner or later they're going to figure him out.
Here's a cutter that's off the plate. 1-1. Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball.
Hey, last two pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's laid on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Corey Seager. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Game 4 Toronto Blue Jays 1 versus Los Angeles Dodgers 3 final.
As he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And the pitch.
1-0.
A 1-0 delivery.
Ball 2.
2-0.
2-0.
Now the pitch.
Ball inside.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. And a changeup couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
Batting in, the second baseman, Kike.
Next up for Los Angeles, Kike Hernandez. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. From the stretch.
Ball, that's it.
The 1-0 home.
That's ball 2.
He's
Game
gone
5
back-to-back
Toronto
with
Blue Jays
off-speed stuff
1-3
to start
versus
this
Los
AB,
Angeles
and neither
Dodgers
has
8
found the
final.
zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
Fouled off. Runner at first here, 1 man out. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. And with 2 away now, it's time to take our final look this year at our playoff brackets. Boy, it seems like so long ago that we got things started in the divisional rounds, but we will officially have our champion by the conclusion of play tonight. First delivery to him on the way. In the dirt. The tag, and he is safe on a very close play at the bag.
Well, that's not a real good look when you flail at what ends up being a wild pitch. Doesn't say much about your pitch recognition, but regardless, the runner is able to advance, so we'll see if he can drive him in now.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
Game 6 Toronto
No
Blue
offer
Jays
on that
1-2
one. 2
versus
balls and a
Los
strike.
Angeles Dodgers 2
Man,
final.
35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
2-2 to the Dodgers catcher. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. 1 left for LA. They trail it here 2-0.
Leading off for the Jays, the designated hitter, Teoscar Hernandez.
First offering on its way. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Chopper to short. Barehanded at his knees. Got him. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard.
Fisher.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up next, the University of Virginia product, Derek Fisher. First pitch coming. Here it is. Didn't stay on top of the slider that time as it misses high. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count. Fisher, a previous member of the Houston Astros. He was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
1 out, nobody on. And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Fouled away. Another full count pitch home. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Now to the plate, Reese McGuire. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Runners on first with 1 down. Now a throw over. Oh, and it froze him, and they got him.
Hey, a good right-handed pickoff move is really all about the footwork, and that was nice. He got his feet all the way around the first, which allowed his hips and everything else to clear for an accurate throw to the inside of the bag. That, and it was real quick, too.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. and it's fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
The next 0-2. Misses. That's ball one. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and that'll bring up Mookie Betts.
The right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Now the 1-0. Fouled off. Betts, who's often just referred to as plain old Mookie. He was a 5th-round pick back in 2011.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
In now, Max Muncy. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
Swung on, but fouled off to the left. The 0-2 delivery. A double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Base is empty now after the double play, and set to go as the 3rd baseman, Justin Turner. First pitch on its way.
Counts 1-0.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Now the 1-0. Hit on the ground to short. Bichette picks it up cleanly. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. They're still down. It's 2-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Bo Bichette. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Now the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. On the move is Peterson. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Kevin Biggio.
Next to bat for Toronto, Cavan Biggio. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Peterson to the track, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he'll make it to third base. Almost a home run there, but he's got himself a triple instead.
And this is what good Major League hitters do with a pitch on the outer half. They don't try to do too much with it. Just square it up the best you can and drive it to the opposite gap. By the time the outfielders react and get to it, he's well on his way to third.
Into the box now, Lourdes Gurriel. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Center fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he is safe at the plate, and the lead is now 3-0. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
One and one.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Fouled away. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a line drive. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And this will find the wall deep in the corner.
He was able to recognize that pitch early. His eyes lit up on that. Able to pull it down the line for a nice base hit.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Whoa, he looks a little frustrated out there, and I don't blame him. He gives up a couple of hits early in the inning, and then he plunks this guy. He's fighting himself a little bit, so they might want to head out to the mound and try to calm him down.
So 2 on with 2 away, and the big right-handed bat of Randal Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next. Here comes the first pitch. In there, 0-1.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
High and deep to right center. Betts giving chase. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. A run on 2 hits here for Toronto. 3 innings are complete now in Game 7. The Jays are out in front, 3-0. All set for the start of the 4th. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Cody Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger.
First pitch of the at-bat. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Jock Peterson.
Now at the plate, Jock Peterson. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at-bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
And here's one that's taken for a ball. It's now 2-1 to the Dodger left fielder. 3-1 to the Dodgers left fielder.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
The 3-1 pitch. It was swung on and missed. A full count now. No runs, 2 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The next 3-2. And he fouls this one off. The 3-2 one more time. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. Gone. A solo home run there for Jock Peterson. His second home run of the series, and the Dodgers are on the board. It's now a 3-1 game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Next at the plate will be Corey Seager.
The shortstop.
As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's fouled away. The next 0-2. And he chased it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Seager is retired, 2 down now.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Matt Beatty. He drew a walk his first time up. Pitch on the way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Yanked on the ground down the line. But that'll get fouled. It's 0-2 now. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 for the Dodgers on the solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Dodgers 1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Wackney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading up for Toronto.
Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And standing in is the DH, Teoscar Hernandez. And a ball, 1-0. In for a strike. It's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Derek Fisher the next to bat. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. The 0-1 on its way.
This side, ball one.
And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball two. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Standing in now, Reese McGuire. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Now the pitch. Fouled away. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays as the lead remains 3-1. Welcome back to Arlington. Before we get much further, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
Thank you, Heidi. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Kike Hernandez stands in as he looks at a called strike. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out.
Up next to the Dodgers, the catcher, Will Smith.
Standing in, Will Smith, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Pitch on the way.
Oh, that's low.
3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. And now pitch on the way. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Now the 3-2 pitch. Ripped on the ground to first. Shaw fields it cleanly, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now back, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie Betts. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat.
1-0.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man.
1-1.
A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Yeah, Matty, he's had these guys on the proverbial rocking horse all night. Changing speeds, hitting every quadrant. He's tough to hit.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Lifted into the air out towards center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. Score holds, it's 3-1. Set now for the bottom of the 5th. And into bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swings through it for strike number 2. Grounded up the first baseline. He's got it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Ready once again, Cavan Biggio. Tripled and scored in his last at-bat, and we'll see what he does for a follow-up act here. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
0-1 pitch on its way. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
To the plate now, Lourdes Gurriel.
As he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center.
Bellinger's on his horse. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Blue Jays go down in order, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Thomas Pannone takes over to start the 6th inning on the
Now
mound.
pitching for the Blue Jays, number 45.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. And the pitch.
Down to 3-1.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
The 3-1 pitch. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
Now batting, third baseman, Justin.
Next for the Dodgers, Justin Turner, 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. First pitch on its way. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Gurriel will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting, the 7th fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Count 1-0.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. 1-2.
Count 1-2.
That was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down. So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Curveball just misses, apparently. 1-0. Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Now the 2-1. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. A runner on first with 2 away. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Here's Corey Seager. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
The 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Set, and the 2-1 pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Dylan Floro enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 51, Dylan Floro.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. settles in at the plate.
Third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit on the ground to third. Turner has it. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other. 1 away.
The first baseman, number 6, Travis Shaw.
So digging in next will be Travis Shaw. First pitch on its way.
You like the modern style of baseball? Here it is. Both starters kept their teams in the game. It's close right now. Now we hand it over to the nasty bullpens. Let's see what matchups are going to take place.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Got to think our man behind the plate thought twice about that one. About as close as it gets.
Nope.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2.
1 out, nobody on. Two pitch is fouled away. So a full count now. Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. Might have been just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch, so sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
Stepping in, Rendell Grichuk. He's working on a 1 so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Runner at first here, 1 man out. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1. The bouncer to the left side. Reined in. The second for one. But one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn two.
Yeah, choppers like that make it really tough. You can't make the ball get to you much faster, so the key is making sure you field it cleanly and at least get one, which they did there.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. 2 out with the man at first. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. Blue Jays held in check, and it's still 3-1. Elvis Luciano is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 65, Elvis Luciano.
Leading off the inning, Matt Beatty, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
1-0 the count. That evens it up 1-1. Luciano, only 20 years old. This is his first year at the big league level. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Up next to stop the second baseman, Kike Hernandez.
Ready now, Kike Hernandez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch of the at-bat. And he fouls this one off. Now the 0-1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Now here's the pitch.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Now a swing and a ball foul tip straight into the catcher's glove as he's able to hold on for the 2nd out.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Into the box, Will Smith. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. No hits to this point. Now the 1-0.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
The 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Dodgers down in order. They still trail it here 3-1. Scott Alexander gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Number 75, Scott Alexander.
Last half of the seventh here, and up next, the University of Virginia product Derek Fisher.
The right fielder, Derek Fisher.
He's set. Here it comes.
Count 1-0.
Alexander stands 6'2" and throws from the left side. He was taken in the 6th round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The batter, number 10.
At the plate, Reese McGuire. Here's the first pitch to him. Check swing called strike, 0-1. Alexander has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. Turner's got it. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, shortstop, Bo. Yes.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Bo Bichette. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Pitch on the way.
Off the plate, ball 1.
We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Drilled to first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Kevin Biggio.
At the plate now, Kevin Biggio. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach at 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. There's a flip to Seager covering, and the side is retired. 1 left for Toronto as the lead remains 3-1. Anthony Bass has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 52, Anthony Bass.
Ready to begin the 8th, and up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And this one's over for a high strike, 1-1. Two and 1 now to Mookie.
got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Ball 3.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they'd gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tied run to the plate.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you, so we'll see if that's the case here.
Ready for another shot now, Max Muncy. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch of the at-bat. And that's cut on and missed 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Strike 2 as that's taken on the outside part of the plate. The 0-2 home. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
First things first, here's a throw over. And late reactions, and they got him.
Decisions like that have to be made knowing who you've got at the plate. This guy can put one over the fence no problem, so that wasn't very smart baseball.
Stepping in now, Justin Turner. Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. Shaw will put this one away, and the side is retired. Dodgers go down quietly, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Pedro Baez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 52, Pedro Baez.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Lourdes Gurriel.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Now batting, third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Striding in once again, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball 1.
A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Eighth inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. And it's fouled away. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Now the 2-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Giving chase is Bellinger. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The first baseman, number 6, Travis Shaw.
Now at the plate, Travis Shaw. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. The 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. And another foul ball. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch to 0-2. Good changeup with some depth.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Now the payoff pitch home. Fouled off.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
The 3-2 pitch. Popped him up. Smith over to his right. And that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. But they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Ken Giles takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 51, Ken Giles. Moving out to the Dodgers, the center fielder, number 35, Cody Bellinger.
Here's the first pitch.
Ball, touchdown.
One ball, one strike to count. The 1-1 pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
Now the 2-1.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing, and that is get on base. You got 3 balls. It has to be perfect over those 17 inches for you to pull a trigger. A walk is as good as a knock right here.
And the count will be full. Now the 3-2 pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Here's Jock Peterson now.
Jock Peterson.
Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Unable to find the zone with the slider. One out, nobody on. And a swing and a miss. Does that look like self-defense there? It's 2-2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Here's Corey Seager, and their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Here's the first pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a ground ball. This could do it. And the championship trophy will move north of the border. The Blue Jays are world champions.
Nobody was good to say they didn't get their money's worth in this one. It took 7 games, making this one of the most competitive and historic World Series in baseball history. So they earned this one, and they can now call themselves the World Series champions.
Back now on the show. More reactions now to this series-clinching victory. And down on the field, we'll get a chance to watch the presentation of the Commissioner's Trophy to the new world champs.
Stands our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Dodgers, 1 run on 3 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 39 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Game 7 Toronto Blue Jays 3 vs Los Angeles Dodgers 1 final.